So today we're going to talk about liberals and Hollywood. That's right, yeah, Hollywood. So I was talking to my daughters, right? And they were just saying, you know, that all the Disney movies, they call the Disney girls in the Disney movies the bad little Disney princesses. And I was like, that's so true. So why do Hollywood people do this? Why do they try to tell us that there's no danger around the corner when traditional wisdom says that there's certain danger around certain corners? If you do certain things, bad things are gonna happen. Movie after movie after movie, they depict some character who's just like you and me. They try to relate that character to like real people. They dress them in like whatever the clothing of the day is, whatever the lingo of the day is, and then they put them in a situation so similar to what we're going through in our real lives, and then they actually make them turn left. They actually make them do the liberal thing, right? And then they fashion the fact that either he has no consequences or somehow he's miraculously rescued by something, and then people go out on the street after watching that movie and they expect to be able to do the same unwise behavior, and that good things are likely to happen to them because that's what happened to the character. Now I know what you're thinking. Can people be that stupid? And you already know the answer. The answer is yes. It's a numbers game. It's just like commercials, right? People watch commercials, and people in marketing don't really care who buys the product. They just know that a certain percentage will. And you know what? There's a certain percentage of people who watch movies who will think that the outcomes that they will have in their life after following some main character's behavior will be just like the main character. Okay, so liberalism in Hollywood actually does result in a certain number of people believing that they can do unwise things and that good things will happen. When you ask a liberal about this, they dance around the whole thing. They say, well, you know, parents should screen what their kids watch. But you know, how can parents screen what their kids watch if people are against homeschooling? People are ridiculing parents, and liberals just want to multiply their worldview. They don't know what the heck they're talking about, and they don't trust anybody. So they don't want to hear from other people's wisdom, and they want to be encouraged to live like that. And they want to make other people live like that because that will make them feel more comfortable if there's more people living like them. You know what I'm saying? They won't feel like the odd man out. So how do you love liberals? That's all right. You boycott their art. You don't look. What you do is, if you're going to review any artistic work of a liberal and you see the unprincipled nature of it, you can find a nice way of telling them that you wish they thought through it a little bit more. For example, The Little Mermaid, right? So, oh, wasn't The Little Mermaid great? My friend was one of the illustrators. My friend worked on Aladdin. Oh, I wish your friend would have given Jasmine a longer shirt so that we wouldn't have to be looking at her belly button because, you know, little girls watch that stuff. You know, you don't have to just take it without saying anything. And, you know, some people say, well, is this really loving liberals? Sure it is. Because maybe that's the only place they'll get some education. Will they hate it? Maybe. But it's still love. Because if you go and let them go off the deep end into the world that they think they want to create, it's not only bad for them, but it's bad for all of us. And if you don't love them in the proper way, you know, the sludge is going to come up to your doorstep too. Alright, if you like this, subscribe, like, share, you know the drill. Talk to you later.